Man, fuck it. We already in this bitch.
There was once a time in hip-hop, man, when the YBN crew were the coolest kids in school.
Facts.
Okay? You remember the YBN crew, right?
Yeah,
YBN
who doesn't
Almighty
remember
J,
these niggas,
YBN
man?
Namir,
Some of these
YBN
niggas
all
back
day,
then.
okay? They were having a big moment. It weren't too long ago. I'm talking like 2017 kind of times. Okay? They was dropping music, doing millions of views. They were having their own solo careers that was popping as well.
This nigga? I didn't know that. Him? He made that song, that fucking, forgot, but still, I didn't know he was part of the crew. I know it was just them two niggas. But damn, that's crazy. But $40,000?
YBN Namir, he had this legendary song, Rubbing Off the Paint. This dropped in 2017 and it has over 228 million views today on World Star Hip Hop. 2018, YBN Corday dropped his song Kung Fu. This has got 33 million views. Real motion back then, man.
Yeah,
Almighty
shit,
J
yeah.
and Namir even linked up with Gucci Mane for the track New Drip. Okay, this was in 2019. They was having real motion, man. They were getting into the industry. They was really doing their thing. And this crew came together in the most strange of ways. We would even hear in their No Jumper interview, okay, in 2018, that they actually all ended up connecting with each other randomly whilst playing GTA Online, okay? And Adam22 would even kind of ask them, like, are you embarrassed of the way that you met? And basically they were saying, no, it's cool, like, we ain't gonna meet.
Nigga, you meet some like real friends off the game, bro. That's your real friends, bro. And y'all meet up in real life, y'all real friends, bro. But I don't know, bro. Last nigga 3 years ago. Real though, like y'all meet up in real life, y'all off of 2K, bro. That's a real friendship game. I don't care about that.
In the street, we ain't gotta meet jumping off the porch and catching bodies together, bro. We can straight up meet on GTA and it's all good and we still gonna make our money and get success in the rap game.
But do you guys feel like you're like ashamed of your gaming lifestyles?
Nigga,
I feel like gaming's popular
nigga,
now.
I tell them, nigga, embrace that shit, nigga. That's a bag, nigga. Embrace that shit.
Like,
Niggas, I know what time it is with me in any game, nigga. I be flipping shit.
embrace
Nigga, you
that
can add
shit.
me on. Hold on, somebody calling me to get in my house. But you can add me on motherfucking Xbox. I don't play Xbox for real. I be on PC.
Boy, that's a bag.
I be on PC flipping shit. I be drifting and shit on GTA 5 now though. Like doing a little JDM and like stance cars and shit.
I just be like making fun because it's like we make fun of ourselves, bro. That's why we don't take nothing nobody say serious. Like I just be making fun of them because like everybody be on the comments when I'm here be like saying something, he only do that shit on GTA. So
Like nigga,
just
I'll
make fun
smack
of
the
them.
fuck out of one of these.
Yeah,
niggas.
exactly. So
Like
it's just
nigga.
So look, all right, jokes aside, okay, they meet catching bodies in the streets. They met playing GTA, and that's okay. That's cool. That's actually a vibe. But apparently, okay, YBN Namir, he apparently maybe was a little bit more tapped in with the real streets, not the GTA lobby, like the real life street drill lobby, than he was maybe letting on, okay? So Namir is actually from Birmingham, Alabama, okay? And apparently he kind of, as time went on, he sort of wanted to rewrite his origin story a little bit, okay? He would reveal in another interview with No Jumper, ironically, shout out to Bouncer, I clicked the wrong tab there, but he would reveal in another video with No Jumper that basically he was saying, yo, in the streets in my city in Birmingham, Alabama, like my name really holds weight. Don't let that GTA stuff fool you.
Bro, you ain't killing me, bro. I ain't got dude, gracious.
That's what he said, man.
Cause I only hang with people that's like older than me. And they was all in the streets and shit. But like, I was out there, but I was cool. Like you feel me? I was smooth. Like I ain't really get into all that, but I used to be. It was crazy, low key. But cause I know a bunch of niggas that done died. Know a bunch of niggas that's in jail. I'm talking about nigga life sentences in jail. But it was really smooth. Like, I ain't really had to worry about shit because I know my niggas had me and like, niggas wouldn't fuck with me because my name hold weight in my city. I mean, in my city is because like, you feel me, I respect people. Like, you feel me, I didn't go around dissing niggas dead homies like niggas be doing all that extra shit. I would.
So look, he said, all right, his name holds weight in his city. He really connected in the streets like that. Now, that was super interesting. But obviously, this interview, this was what, 2017? They were dropping hit songs 2018, 2019. But by 2020, man, pandemic time,
Yeah, man.
they kind of grew apart, okay? The crew.
Pandemic, bro, that's like one of the biggest fucking disperse. Like, nigga, I remember not going to school. I remember fucking getting a tablet. Nigga, they gave me a computer, bro. I was not, bro. All right, so like, yeah, bro. If you was on a computer, you know, right? Nigga, you'll hop into class, being there all day on the computer, like just looking, staring at the camera, like I'm doing right now, looking at you, staring, making sure the teaching on your ass. Can't go to your own bathroom in your own house. Crazy, right, bro? Ain't gonna lie to you. Remember one day, I was staying with my grandma, bro. My grandma was like, "Mars, you gonna go to school, Mars?" I let her, grandma. I'm like, nah, I ain't going to school today. After that, nigga, that tablet, computer never got picked back up. Boy, I was living my summer, nigga. What the fuck you talking about, bro? What? Bro, you think I was going to school to the pandemic? Bro, no. I think they passed everybody bare damn near, nigga. What? Think I was going to school? No. I was chilling, cheesing. What? Come on now. If you went to school pandemic, well, hey, I'll give it to you. Shit. You're strong, motherfucker. It's me? Nah. Back hurting, just looking at the computer, teacher on my ass. I mean, I was asleep. I couldn't like get up in the morning, bro. Like sleep every morning. I missed the class. No, I'm not getting up. Like, the pandemic is crazy, bro. I'm trying to tell you. I'm doing the most outrageous shit, like to mankind. Nah, let me stop. I won't do no crazy shit. Damn, Mike is tweaking, ain't it? Still no. Pandemic, bro. That's one of the biggest flips. But, hey, man. I think I went back to school like end of almost barely senior year. Barely senior year, bro. Went there to one class. Out of there. Oh, shit. So, bro. But still, like, nigga. No.
Who suddenly split up. They all gave different explanations as to why it ended, okay, and we'll get into more of that later on. But after the breakup, YBN Almighty J and YBN Namir basically ended up beefing publicly, okay? And this basically led to Almighty J calling out Namir and saying, you are faking your persona, you ain't gangster, you ain't really all that stuff you be saying, that's cap.
Went live and said you pop niggas. You don't pop niggas. You went live and said you whoop niggas. You don't whoop niggas. You went live and said niggas know how you get down. Nobody know how you get down. What the fuck is you talking about? You went live and said went live.
So he was calling him out, okay? Almighty J was calling out Namir for his gangster and basically said you ain't really about it. Now, Namir, okay, he allegedly was actually locked in with the Gangster Disciples, okay, from Birmingham, okay? And for any of my UK viewers, okay, we got Birmingham in the UK, okay? And Birmingham in the UK is a pretty rough, wild place. But Birmingham, Alabama, Birmingham, not Birmingham, okay, in Alabama, it gets busy. They got GDs, they got all different types of Bloods and Crips and stuff up there, okay? But apparently he was a GD up there, and then he ended up flipping to the Crips after moving to Los Angeles, and this apparently led to him getting pressed in an Instagram live that went viral in 2022. Okay, and I already know I'm going to get in trouble for showing you this, so we're going to have to be careful. Hopefully I don't show nothing too crazy, but I'm just going to show one segment.
GD.
All right, I'm just going to show one segment of this, okay? I don't want to get into all the YouTube gods or any of that stuff, okay? But yeah, they're saying that you got pressed in this live.
Yeah, what the fuck did you talk about? How you? I'm gonna let you talk. How you went from GD to Crip? How I went from GD to Crip? It happened.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a cold response. They said, how you flip GD to Crip? He said it happened. It just happened. I just hopped about the bag, turned my Crip on.
There's no way on five. Dude, there is no way. You joking, bro? You didn't even. Christ, there is no fucking way. You just said. He just admitted. Nigga tripping. Hey, I swear to God, you niggas got to do a little better than that, cuz. Hey, I'm disappointed. No, you did that. What?
So look, it just happened, man. Apparently it just happened. Now, cut forward to like, I'm talking like 2024 times, okay? So YBN has been defunct for a minute, okay? And all of this nonsense is going on. But things will go from bad to worse for YBN Namir, man. His life seemed to flash before his eyes when he found out on a live stream that his girlfriend, Selena Powell, and if you watch the 6ix9ine interviews I've been doing, okay, Selena Powell, I ain't gonna lie, I would, Selena Powell, I ain't gonna lie, I would mess with Selena Powell, but I'm a freak, okay? But she definitely she definitely like she bacteria out here. I'm not gonna lie. Okay? She be out here looking like she be looking like the finest bacteria out here in these streets, man. But he was dating Selena Powell, and it turned out okay that she had apparently been with Gucci Third Leg, who had a big STD scare. All right, and he was just down bad. Okay, this clip went viral, and he was just down bad. Okay.
Wow, that's crazy.
The girl I was kissing on that 50 dicks in her mouth.
The girl you was kissing on Instagram.
The girl I was kissing on Instagram.
We watched her talk about how she had dicks in her mouth. All on every podcast. I just want to know if she really took that Gucci Third Leg nigga shit, because if she did...
Gucci Third Leg?
Boy, ask her about Gucci Third Leg. Oh, that was... But you need to ask her, though. That's a serious question.
Oh, nah.
Oh,
Wait a second. Nah, I'm on live. You ain't never say that. You ain't never say that, bro. You ain't never say that. Don't scare me like that.
Wow.
Don't never in your life scare me like that.
For real.
That's all, bro. No, that's scary.
That's for real. That's scary.
Well,
So
that's
look,
real
he was
life.
down bad out here
That's
dating
real
Selena
life.
Powell, getting
life.
Gucci Third Leg sloppy seconds. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I'd still mess with Selena after the Gucci Third Leg allegations. I ain't gonna lie to you. But okay, after this, all right, now we're jumping forward to the modern era. Okay, 2025. YBN couldn't be less relevant in the modern era. I'm sorry, no disrespect, but YBN, bruh, like, bruh. Okay, YBN, YBN is just could not. I'm trying to think of an acronym that's less relevant than YBM right now, man. But apparently in 2025, this was just like a week or so ago, Almighty J was basically asked on a live stream, okay, what really caused YBN to fall apart and fall off. And he basically said the reason is why is because when Namir moved to LA, he joined a gang. That's when he flipped. It happened, okay? That's what happened.
Namir joined the gang.
Talk clear.
Namir moved to LA and joined the gang. And it went from being a business to a fucking gang banging fest. Like, I don't want to be around that shit.
So you scared of this shit?
I wasn't scared. That's just not like, I don't want to be around gang bangers, but I like the money.
Tell me that shit.
So look, he keeping it real. He's saying, look, I ain't trying to be around gangbangers. I like money, man. I'm about my money plays, all right? And he basically said that's what happened. When it happened, when he said, how'd you go GD to be in a crib? It happened. That's what happened. And what happened next was the whole crew fell off. Now, literally, okay, I think today, this was just today, all right? Just today, Namir has clapped back, okay? And he's basically said, actually, it was Almighty J who was moving recklessly. He alleged that he almost got Namir's mother shot. And he also said that Jay's behavior in these LA streets got him robbed. So he basically said it's cap, and you was the one that was causing all the problems, okay? So this has been going around on Twitter, all right? And there's a particular segment where he kind of touches on all this stuff.
Talk about and bullshit that niggas not supposed to be on the internet saying. Like, okay, if you gonna say that, let me say what the fuck it really is then. YBN broke up because Namir was hanging around gangbangers? No. YBN broke up because you did some foul ass shit and almost got my mom killed. And I ain't say nothing about it on the internet until now. Damn. Jay got robbed because of me. Jay ain't never get robbed because of me. Jay put himself in the situation that he got put in. And I told Cub, bro, this is not the game. This is real life. You in California, you moving around, you doing wrong, nigga. On my mama, I was 5 minutes from Melrose when a nigga got robbed. I'm like, don't go. I'm like, wait for me. Niggas want to get ice cream and weird shit. Like, bro, what the fuck, nigga? We the only nigga with, like, come on, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, I would never get ice cream on Melrose, man. I'll be hearing everybody be getting robbed on Melrose. But anyway, he's basically saying, look, you was moving reckless. I was tapped in with what was going on in the streets, and you was moving like a fool, and you nearly got my mother killed. And like, that's kind of like, bro, you taking it to another level, talking about mothers nearly getting killed. Now, after this, Almighty J would respond pretty much immediately. Okay, this all went down today. And first, he would clarify if he basically explain, like, look, we was never in any type of danger, and then would say that if I was in danger, Namir would be the last person I'd call for help, man. Listen to this. Okay, he said it around. It's about
Gang. I never picked up my phone and called you down one time and be like, hey, Namir, I need you to do some gangster shit for me. Come on, brother. I'll call Lester before I call you, gang. And then you bringing that up, you bringing that up talking about some, yeah, nigga, this shit all on the internet. Y'all can go look it up. Nigga, y'all ain't never, it ain't nothing online about me getting robbed. You right. It's not online. You right, gang. You right. You absolutely right. It's not online. What happened in the studio in DC like 4 months ago when you was in DC?
Hey, bro, crazy, stupid allegation. Oh, this nigga goes back and forth.
What happened in that studio? What happened in that studio 4 months ago when you was in DC?
So look, Almighty J's clapping back. He's saying, you're the last person I would call if I was in a jam. And then he's basically exposing him, saying, you got robbed in DC. You're the one who got robbed, right? So this has all been going around
in the studio?
And we already heard this, okay? And then he would basically, Namir would clap back. There'd be comments basically flying by, okay? Namir would clap back just with a fire emoji. Now, that's a weird one, okay? Like, that's definitely a salty fire emoji. That's not genuine, okay? That's definitely a little salty response. But basically, they were going back and forth, okay? And then this would bring everything full circle because suddenly all of this would suddenly make more sense of a very cryptic explanation that Almighty J gave in 2021 about why YBN broke up. And he didn't really give too many details, but he did mention basically we had to pay 40 bands to get out of a rough situation. And that has made people think that really this was some kind of gangland extortion plot going on.
Almost 2 years. This little beef between me and bruh. So like 2 years ago, like December, one of them. An incident ended up like occurring like with some niggas I used to be cool with. They end up doing something, and Namir end up like getting caught up in it somehow, like what they end up doing. So after that shit had happened, mind you, I ain't cool with the niggas no more that the incident had happened, cause I was being like, you know what I'm saying, like loyal to Namir, like I ain't gonna cap, like. Now that I think about it, I really shouldn't. An incident end up happening, and I end up paying $30,000, and I end up paying 10 with the incident that happened. So a couple months go by after the incident, or a month or so go by. Me and him ain't talked none of that. A nigga who I'm close with, that we both are close with, was like, "Hey, Namir said you owe him 10,000. That 10,000 almost."
So apparently they got into an incident, okay, and they had to pay 40 bands. Now, interestingly, okay, and we're gonna go all the way over, okay, we're gonna go all the way back to a better time, man. Actually, you know what I'm saying, to a better time when everyone was united, okay. And look, before I even say this, I just want to preface this, okay. I'm not part of the whole no jumper versus community beef, okay. I ain't part of that. I popped up on Community a few years ago. I ain't never had nothing bad to say about AD. I have never had nothing bad to say about Ace Boy Pun. I still watch their stuff. Like I ain't never had a problem with it. I ain't even part of that beef, all right. And I've seen Ace Boy Pun dissing me, saying F Trap Law Ross too. Like I ain't do nothing to you, man. I was always cool with you. I thought he was cool. But anyway, I'm gonna take you all the way back to 2022 because interestingly, it turned out, okay, that AD and Ace Boy Pun had previously discussed YBN Namir's gang ties and all the pressure that comes with it in LA, and it seemed to maybe hint a little bit at maybe this sort of extortion thing is what was going on behind the scenes, man, because they were saying with a bit of money you can get on.
Nigga, that shit, when you get put on or you're not from here and then you're able to like be validated and people embrace you, but it's really not a real organic day one embrace.
See, but you know this is 2000. It's 2022, man.
But you know, like it's like not a real validation though. You know what I mean?
But you know, niggas do that with everybody nowadays. Yeah. You could be a nigga with some bread and start hanging around niggas, and niggas will let you bang the hood. Am I lying?
Yeah, but I mean,
you can be a rat
to a certain extent.
You could be a rat, and certain individuals will still fuck with you.
Whoa.
Nigga,
am I lying?
Though. Whoa. Yeah.
Am I lying?
You fucked with a rat.
What rat I fucked with?
Oh no, that was me, huh? You said I fucked with a rat.
You fucked with a rat, nigga.
Shopify is a platform that helps entrepreneurs get started down the path they want. Sometimes starting a business can be scary.
So look, if you read between the lines, man, they kind of saying that in LA you can get tapped into these gangs if you got a little bit of money. It don't matter if you're a rat, don't matter if you got a bad past, don't matter if you're a rich rapper. You can be cool, you can bang the set, but you're gonna have to pay a price. And so a lot of people think with all of this going on that really what was going on is that the YBN crew actually unfortunately all fell apart because of an extortion plot by LA gangsters, man. And that makes me sad because I remember YBN had a whole lot of motion, man. I remember that mixtape. I can't even remember the name. What was that mixtape that they dropped called, man? What was that YBN mix? Was it just called YBN? I remember when the mixtape dropped, man. Let me look this up. Man, I just remember the YBN, the mixtape, man. This was hard, all right? This was a better time, okay? This was a better time. And it just seems like another case where the LA streets have unfortunately messed up something good for everybody, man. It's treacherous out here, okay? So look, it's too far gone. I can't even say, man. Hopefully the YBN guys can patch it up and piece things together because, bruh, it's too late. Ain't no motion left. But it just goes to show you, man, that
you not lying. Ain't no motion left. Nah, they can bring it back, bro. Anybody can bring it back, bro. Real nigga shit. Anybody can bring that shit back, bro. Like, I don't understand what it's saying. You know what I mean? Damn, my mic has been. Yo.